Watching sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden.
Hello there, cozy friends. Welcome back to the Cozy Hermit channel. If you're new here, my name is Lynn, and welcome to my cozy, easy morning routine on a very, very chilly November morning. But I just want to take a teeny tiny break to talk to you about this particular part of my morning routine, as I love to add some fragrance to my day. So I'm currently wearing the Amber Vanilla from Dossier, who have generously gifted me a selection of their beautiful fragrances for this video and to celebrate their holiday sales this November and December. Dossier's mission is to make luxury fragrances accessible to everyone, which means that they offer scents that are designer fragrance impressions, meaning that they smell exactly like the expensive ones but for a far more affordable price. And those prices have become even more affordable now that the Dossier holiday sale has kicked off since November 1st. They now offer up to 50% off during Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And after that, the savings continue with the holiday sale until December 15th, perfect timing to get gifts for everyone on your list. So I am absolutely in love with the Amber Vanilla because it literally makes me smell like vanilla. Like, what more could I want? But the Woody Raspberry is also a beautiful one for the autumn season. And let's now go back to my morning routine.
Walk up the river by my sun. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things, gold birds, gold string, gold words, gold anything, golden, I follow only golden, 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 golden things, golden, I follow only golden, golden, golden things.
So after having had some breakfast and making my bed, this actually concludes my morning routine. So these are like the basic steps I take every single day after waking up. Whether it is a weekday or whether it's the weekend, these are just like the basic steps I follow every single day. It just makes me feel good. It just makes me feel collected and calm at the start of the day. I always think that the way you start your day can really heavily influence how the rest of your day will look. So try to take it as slow as possible and just do things in a relaxed manner, not hurry, not be stressed, because I always feel that once you start your day with a very stressed mindset, you will feel stressed out for the rest of the day, and nobody wants that, and it won't serve you or any other person around you. So yeah, anyways, my morning routine isn't anything special, but it just works for me and it just makes me feel good at the start of the day. Anyways, it is now time to get this day started, and I've got a very, very cozy day planned ahead for us. So I'm going to head on over to the kitchen with my mom today. We're going to do a lot of baking. So for starters, we're going to make some chocolate chip muffins. Need I say more? And then after lunch in the afternoon, we're going to try out a brand new recipe which we've never tried out before. They're called coffee cookies. I think there's espresso powder involved. It just sounds absolutely amazing. Actually, I don't drink coffee myself, but I love the smell of it, and I love it when it's like part of cookies or ice cream. Like, as long as there's like a bit of a sweet edge to it, I absolutely love it. So I'm very excited to see how these cookies are going to turn out. I hope they're going to be as good as I think they are. We will discover that later later. And if possible, I'd also love to squeeze in a walk at the end of the afternoon, maybe just before sunset. I'll need to be quick though, and probably won't be like a super duper long walk because the days are growing shorter and shorter and shorter, and I'd love to be inside before sunset. But yeah, I would love to add a walk to my day today, so let's try our best. But anyways, without further ado, let's head on over to the kitchen and get some baking done. Welcome to the balcony. I am going to plant new cat grass for Natsuki because, as you can tell, this is all old. It has dried out. It has completely died. But I did manage to keep it alive for, I think, for an entire month. So I'm very, very proud of myself because the last few times I could barely keep it alive for longer than 2 weeks or something. So I think I'm learning, slowly developing a bit of a green thumb. Anyway, I'm going to throw this out and I'm going to plant some new one because Natsuki is no longer nibbling from this. So it's time to go. Okay, so our work here is done. Now let's hurry back inside where it's nice and warm because it's really quite chilly out here. And we're done cleaning for today, so now we can go into the weekend. And yeah, actually, I had a good time during my house chores today. I just woke up and I felt so incredibly calm and peaceful. And I just really went into my chores today with a bit of a slow mindset. I was like, just take things easy, no need to rush, and just, be present in the moment. And it felt really, really good, actually. I think the reason that I woke up that way is because the other day I found this really cute bucket list for November. Some of them actually kind of inspired me, and it just, I don't know, it makes me go into November and into like the very start of winter with a kind of a different kind of mindset. And I actually wanted to go through some of those things on that bucket list because some of them are so cute. Like one of them is make a gratitude photo collage. So I was thinking that would be really cute. I don't think I'm going to do a physical one, although that would be adorable. But I was thinking maybe I could do like a digital one and then turn it into a carousel and then just post it up over on Instagram. So I thought that would be really cute. And another was bake warm cookies in pajamas. I feel like I've actually done that yesterday. I mean, I wasn't technically wearing pajamas, but I was wearing very, very comfortable clothing, so it still counts. And another is create a cozy corner for reading. I just love that idea. And I'm like, you can create a cozy corner for gaming too, or for drawing, or whatever you want to do, puzzling. Obviously, you've got your places to sit in your house, right? But I feel like it is actually really nice to make those spaces where you always sit and do those things a little bit more special by like getting a extra blanket in or a very comfortable pillow, give yourself a cup of tea. It is just like romanticizing the little things. So I really love that idea, and I would love to, focus even more on that this month. Another one is paint tiny fall themed doodles. I just think that's really cute, especially because I've started drawing in my sketchbook again, and I've been doodling ever since last week, and I've been having such a good time. So I was like, that would be really cute. Make a November magic playlist. I would love that. Like, just find some music that just kind of reminds me of autumn/winter and just listen to that a lot. I've been listening to like the same kinds of music a lot over September and October, especially because I started listening to this really cool autumn playlist over on YouTube, and I've discovered some really good songs thanks to that. So I'm really looking forward to doing that for November and December as well. I mean, obviously December is all for Christmas songs, but so yeah, those were some of the things on that bucket list which I just really, really liked. I actually just want to focus more on slowing down my mindset this month because even though I've been enjoying October to the fullest, I feel like I have really celebrated October in a very good way. I did like so many cool things, such as going for that really cool city trip in my hometown where I went to visit all those old places, old buildings in the city. It was just so cool. And of course, decorating for Halloween. But anytime I would see like a reel on Instagram or TikTok or whatever of people saying like October is for slowing down. And I was like, that sounds so nice, but I didn't feel like I was slowing down at all. But I think that has more to do with how I was perceiving things in here and not really focusing on taking things slow. So that is like my November resolution: take things slow, really adopt a more slow living mindset. So I think especially like during the end of the year, I think it's very important. It's easy to like rush through all of those weeks because time just seems to fly by so fast whenever you hit the end of the year. But on the other hand, I always feel very reflective during this time of year, like November, December. That's when I actually tend to look back a lot on the past year and just, try to look and figure out like what worked for me this year and what didn't work for me. And the things that worked for me, I will take those into the new year. And the things that didn't work, I'll just leave those behind. That's 2025. Let's leave those behind. But anyway, that's for later this year. That's for another video, I think. But yeah, Anyway, that's what I wanted to say. I am going to do some relaxing this afternoon. Oh, and by the way, as you saw in between my chores, I ate one of my coffee cookies and it was really, really yummy. It was very delicious. In a weird way, it kind of reminds me of coffee flavored ice cream, but then as a cookie. It is very subtle, but I think it's very, very delicious. So you've got like the kind of bitter burnt taste of coffee and then combined with something like sweet, like vanilla sweetness. It was really yummy. And tonight I'm going to try out our new chocolate chip muffins. My mom and I made chocolate chip muffins before, but we actually added even more chocolate chips to the recipe because we felt like it wasn't enough. So I'm very excited to see how it's going to turn out. So I'm going to eat one tonight. And tonight I'm also going to catch the first episode of It, Welcome to Derry. The trailer looks terrifying, so I'm intrigued to see how the series will be. I'm just a little bit bummed out that they started uploading it so late at the end of October, but I was like, if I look at the trailer, it would have made like the perfect Halloween series. And now the series will last like nearly until Christmas. I think the final episode will be uploaded on December 14th or something. Yeah, I don't know. They probably have a reason for that. But anyways, like I said, I'm going to have a cozy, slow rest of my day. So it turned super duper sunny. So I had to take this opportunity and just go outside. It is so amazing. Like I cannot remember the last time I've seen this much sunshine, and I actually have blue skies. It just looks amazing. It is so great. So I have to say November is already off to a much sunnier start than I think the whole of October was. It is so beautiful out here. Ah, this is so refreshing. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to have like a quick little chat. Last night, I promised you an update. Last night, I started watching it, Welcome to Derry. And I have to say, the first episode was really disturbing, interesting, but quite disturbing. And I have to say that, especially at the start of episode one, sorry, I got distracted. There's so many people going out for a walk right now. The start of episode one, there is a certain scene in a car with a certain creepy family. And I have to say that that scene really weirded me out. And for a moment, I was like, what am I watching? It was kind of weird. It was kind of weird. But I kept on watching, and yeah, in a weird way, it also started giving me Stranger Things vibe, ET vibes, but then darker, like obviously with a horror twist. So yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. So I'm definitely intrigued. So I will definitely watch episode 2 and we'll see how it develops from there. So for now, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Anyway, for now, I'm just going to enjoy this beautiful walk, going to soak up some autumn sunshine. And I think that walking is definitely another thing to add to my bucket list. It is to keep up my regular walks. So I've been doing that all through October, and I just want to keep it up because it makes me feel so good. I am a total homebody, so I have to say that I tend to choose to stay indoors a lot more than I would choose to go outside. But going for these walks is just so healing. It is so great, and it really helps you, gain some more perspective on just, everyday life. It feels really great. It feels really great. Long story short, it feels great. And especially when it's this sunny, I was actually getting ready to go for a rainy walk because I'm trying not to be as much of a twit about that, because usually when it's raining, you're like, oh no, I can't go outside because it's raining. Well, I'm like, just take an umbrella. You won't melt. So I did it actually last week. You saw the last week's video, and I had such an amazing walk. It was so gorgeous, in the rain. So beautiful, so underestimated. If you see an opportunity to go for a rainy walk, I definitely recommend it. But anyway, this sunny walk is amazing as well, and I just feel so refreshed to see some sunshine again. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave you here. So I really want to say thank you so much for joining me in this week's video. I hope that you enjoyed your time here, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the Cozy Hermit channel if you haven't already. And until we meet each other again, as always, stay cozy.